Published 0443 EDT, the 4th of October 2017. Updated 0604 EDT, the 4th of October 2017. Mary Berry had famously made the term soggy bottom a renowned baking term during her stint as a judge on the Great British Bake Off, but Stacey Hart, who is currently competing on the new Channel 4 series of the show, appeared to rival Marie, as she offered up another innuendo-inspired term while creating her showstopper during Pastry Week on Tuesday night. The aspiring baker had told show host Nola Fielding that her pie had fallen victim to a leaky crack, leaving viewers in hysterics as they took to Twitter in their droves to comment on her cheeky remark. Scroll down for video. No, it is not a good thing. Great British Bake Off fans were left in hysterics on Tuesday night as Stacey Hart revealed her showstopper pie had a leaky crack. Contestants were told to create a hand-raised pie with the hot water crust pastry case for their showstopper, and while in the process of creating hers, Stacey appeared to come into difficulty. She told host Noel Fielding as he checked in on her progress, "I'm trying to patch up a crack." Seeing the crude nature of her comment, Noel couldn't help but laugh as he cheekily asked her, "You're patching up your crack?" Stacey then replied, "I've got a big crack, it's going to leak everywhere." A leaky crack is not a good thing. Amusing, the hopeful's baking innuendo rivaled the likes of Mary Berry's soggy bottom and certainly tickled show host Noel Fielding as he quizzed Stacey on her leaky crack. "Did I just hear right?" Finding the baker's comment hilarious, fans flocked to Twitter in their droves to comment on the cheeky remark. Finding her commentary rather amusing, viewers rushed to Twitter as they agreed with the Bake Off star that a leaky crack was indeed not a good thing. Fans penned, "A leaky crack is really not a good thing, definitely no. Gbbo, hate a leaky crack, don't you? Gbbo. Gbbo just excelled itself with a leaky crack. Haha." Quote of the series so far: "Nobody wants a leaky crack." Another viewer joked, "It's Stacey Hart needs to tighten that leaky crack for next week or Paul will make short crust of her," while others couldn't resist referring to Mary Berry's distaste for a soggy bottom. One viewer commented, "Aren't a soggy bottom and a leaky crack the same thing?" Another added, wondering if a leaky crack leads to a soggy bottom. Talk of the town. Stacey appeared to be a highlight from the episode, thanks to her hilarious commentary that saw her trying to patch up her pie. Wondering if a leak crack leads to a soggy bottom, fans were quick to refer to former Bake Off judge and her distaste for soggy bottoms as they compared the two terms. While Stacey appeared to win fans over with her hilarious pasty term, she appeared to fall out of favor with viewers after narrowly avoiding elimination. Julia Chernogorova became the sixth contestant to be given the boot from the Great British Bake Off, but her exit left viewers up in arms, as many believed Stacey should have been the one to leave after she left baking parchment in one of her bakes. Despite leaving a circle of inedible baking parchment in her hand-raised pie, Sandy scraped through to the next round of the competition, leaving many fans to brand the decision an injustice. Stacey narrowly avoided elimination from the show, after mistakenly leaving baking parchment in one of her bakes. Fans were quick to call out the judges on their decision. Julia had become a fan favorite on the show thanks to her sweet demeanor, but her underwhelming bake saw her fall victim to the judges and sent home from the show. The 21-year-old from Russia, who lives in West Sussex with her husband, failed to impress Prue Leith and Paul Hollywood with her 3 creations for Pastry Week. Her exit, however, had left show host Sandy Toksvig, 59, all emotional, and on announcing the result, the comedian's voice appeared to falter and she seemed to have tears in her eyes, as she told Julia she was so sorry to see her go. Emotional exit. The Great British Bake Off's Julia said she knew she would not win or get to the final as she became the 6th baker eliminated from the competition on Tuesday night. As she revealed the latest casualty of the Bake Off, Sandy said, "I have the horrible job. You are all amazing. You're down to the last 7, which is incredible. Somebody has to go home and it's really painful." Announcing the name of the 6th hopeful to be eliminated, Sandy had to regain her composure, as she stuttered Julia's name, bringing in Julia for a hug. An emotional Toksvig told her, "I am so sorry. Sorry, sweetheart. You did amazing. You know that, right? You did incredible." The signature challenge, which saw the 7 remaining bakers tasked with creating 4 savory short crust pies, was Julia's first downfall, as she included baking powder in her pastry, a move later dubbed the mistake by Leith. Said her exit had left show host Sandy Toksvig, 59, all emotional, and on announcing the result, the comedian's voice appeared to falter. Disappointed, Julia appeared to know her fate as Sandy announced the news that she had been given the boot. Tearing up, host Sandy had tears in her eyes as she told Julia she was so sorry to see her go. Hugging it out, the comedian made sure to comfort Julia, after telling this year's contestants that she had the painful job of revealing who had to go. Julia came in last place in the technical challenge, due to her paste iced nata Portuguese custard tarts resembling short crust pastry rather than the desired flaky pastry it is known for. In the showstopper round, Julia's hand-raised pie with a hot water crust pastry base received criticism from both Hollywood and Leith. They said her effort could have been neater, that the pastry was undercooked and that her shredded chicken filling was dry. Farewell. The 21-year-old from Russia, who lives in West Sussex with her husband, failed to impress judges Prue Leith and Paul Hollywood with her 3 pasty creations half-baked effort. The signature challenge, which saw the 7 remaining bakers tasked with creating 4 savory short crust pies, was Julia's first downfall following her exit from the program. Julia said, "I knew that I would win or get to the final, but I enjoyed every week, and to get to over halfway through the series is something I am really grateful for. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I would love to do it again now I have the knowledge of how it all works." Julia said that being named Star Baker during Bread Week was her highlight in the tent, and that she enjoyed getting to know Toksvig and her co-presenter Nola Fielding. Look on the bright side. Julia said that being named Star Baker during Bread Week was her highlight in the tent, and that she enjoyed getting to know Toksvig and her co-presenter Nola Fielding. Pictured Shay said, "They always made me laugh and we were always on the same wavelength. We just got each other. And I think I made them laugh too. It was so comfortable. I felt like I had known them both for a long time. Sandy was like my mum and I really loved her. She was so incredibly supportive." Julia said her family back at home in Russia have not yet been able to watch her progress on the Channel 4 show as they do not speak English, but that hopefully I will be able to take some DVDs of the show so they can see it. Main man Liam, 19, was named Star Baker for his efforts in Pastry Week, his first time with the accolade. "Well done." Prue Leith praised Liam, this year's youngest baker, as being a genius, particularly with his flavors. She added, "My husband Matt's family have of course been able to watch it, and his nan cries each week, and was in pieces the night I left. They have been so incredibly supportive, and that means so much to me. My husband Matt has been my rock. He is the one who has always believed in me. I would have gone crazy without him." Liam, 19, was named Star Baker for his efforts in Pastry Week, marking his first time receiving the accolade. Leith praised Liam, this year's youngest baker, as being a genius, particularly with his flavors. The Great British Bake Off continues on Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Channel 4. Stay tuned. The Great British Bake Off continues on Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Channel 4.